Hey everybody, Hunter, Fisher, Trapper, Trader, Guide, Scout, and Interpreter, and Country Cook Steve Hall here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm flying solo today. I'm running the camera and I'm doing this because Sheila's mom is in town. You know what that means? There's a sale on somewhere. They're over shopping clothes or yard sale. And last thing I got a text from her was, we're having beans and greens at Cracker Barrel. So they're having a good time. But we're going to make a mushroom sauce today that is to die for. You're going to love it on your steak, your chicken, your turkey, wild game, anything that you put mushroom sauce on. Come on over here, let's get started on it. Just a wonderful recipe. While our pan is heating up over here, I'm going to finish cutting up these mushrooms. Now I buy white bulk mushrooms, but today these are baby bellas because this is a very special recipe. I usually cut the stem off and then I lay them flat. Then you can make some nice little cuts away from your fingers, and I usually cut them in half because that's about perfect right there. And I've got a little over 4 cups here. Again, I zip off the base, lay the little button flat, cut it in half. Now that's on the big ones. If you got the little teeny baby Bella buttons, then you only have to cut them once across, and then they're just perfect when you break them up. Now that we got these all cut up here, we're going to move this pan back front and center. And I wish Sheila was here because she'd tell me if it's straight or not. I hope that's close enough. And I took 1 stick of butter and I cut it in 4 chunks because I want to start out with 3/4 of it to begin with. Turn that down just a little bit. And I'm also going to put in a tablespoon of oil. And that'll save the flash point on this. What that means is the butter won't burn so quick if it has a little extra oil in there. Now that we got that butter and oil melting around, we're going to put in a 1/2 cup of onions, and I use sweet onions. I'm not a big red onion or just regular white onion kind of guy. And we also have a tablespoon of minced garlic. So we want to get both those happening first. That smells good already. Wow. You wait till you see this finished product. It's going to be fantastic. And let this saute for just a second. And then we're going to also put in about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Get that incorporated in there. Oh, it gets better, trust me. Even that smells fantastic. Now I might edit some of this out so it doesn't bore you so much to sit here and watch me stir onions for 5 minutes. I love this little electric fry pan. It does such a great job. All right, now it's time for our mushrooms. Get them in there. And again, I'm not going to have you watch me reduce these down, but I'm going to cook these on medium-high heat to medium heat and let them reduce first, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, I've been doing a little house cleaning around here. I got rid of some dishes. And this is really looking great in here. And here's an update. In goes the last 1/4 of that stick of butter. So 1 whole stick of butter, because these mushrooms just pull butter in like crazy. Let's get this going good here, and we'll be right back in a little bit. I'm going to melt that butter and get the lid back on this for just a couple of minutes. Alright, we are ready for some more wonderful ingredients in here. These mushrooms look just terrific. So let's give it a shot of salt. A little bit of salt, maybe 1/8 to 1/2 teaspoon, maybe not that much, but, and you know me and pepper. I'm going to put quite a bit of pepper in here. Not too much so it doesn't scare anybody off, but I like that pepper. Now it's time for some more wonderful ingredients. First of all, I got a cup of cream here. This is heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to pour it in a little at a time. Start out with about a 1/2 cup, and let's see how that looks. I might have hit the magic number here pretty quick already. Ooh, that's looking really nice. I'm going to simmer that for a little bit. Now, as if that isn't rich enough, how about a dollop of sour cream? Now, these are recipes that I've kind of went around the net and tweaked because I like them the way I like them. And anytime I see anybody else's recipe and I use any part of it, I watch all their commercials at the top, so they'll get a couple of pennies for putting it on YouTube. I support them by watching their commercials. We hope you do the same thing for us, but ooh, it's getting thicker now. Oh, we're not done yet. How about some wonderful mozzarella cheese in here? This sauce is going to be outstanding. I'd say a good half a cup. I just poured about as much as I kind of eyeballed out of the bag. I thought that's really good. Because I don't want a cheese sauce, I just want it to be flavorful, so everybody says, what is that wonderful taste in there? Well, I can't tell you. It's kind of a top secret thing. Oh, that's melting nice. Look at that. Is that turning into the most wonderful mushroom sauce? Half a cup of cream is enough. We don't need any more. Got another little special ingredient here. I'm going to put in a little bit of dill, because I just love that flavor. Not a bunch, maybe a, eighth of a teaspoon. And then there's one more special ingredient, and then it's done. And I kind of wait to the end, so we're close to our last 3 to 5 minutes of simmering. It is hard to find a sweet red wine. That's why a lot of people cook with white wine, because it's sweet. I'm just going to put in just a little splash, just enough for flavor. I'm going to turn this way down to just low heat, and I'm going to let this simmer, and we'll be back in just about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to let that wine, I should actually kind of open it up from time to time, but I'm going to let that wine simmer the alcohol out, and just them mushrooms turn into little flavor bombs. You're just going to love this stuff. And it is done. I turned the heat completely off now, because as it cools, it's going to get thicker and thicker. And right now, we are on a mission. And I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to slide this little unit here off to one side. And look what I got, fresh from the broiler. A ribeye steak, rare, broccoli, red potatoes, some tomatoes that I'm cooking a pheasant out there in the slow cooker. That's coming up on another recipe. And it's just screaming for some of this mushroom sauce. I got a salad here with homemade blue cheese dressing, our homemade blue cheese dressing. It's on our channel. In the middle of that, I said it, French dressing on top of blue cheese. Until you've tried it, don't knock it. It's incredible. But it's also our homemade French dressing. And if you make it, back the garlic down just a little bit in the recipe that's on the channel, because I like it with a little less garlic, but it's fabulous the way it is. Now it's time to move this front and center, and here comes something that I'm going to put on my pheasant. I'm also cooking a capon. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain it when I cook it. I'm going to put some on my roast turkey breast, and there you have a wonderful, wonderful creamed mushroom wine butter sauce. I don't know what else to say, but that is just to die for. Wow, I have to tell you, when the camera was off, I tried this stuff. It is to die for. Give it a try. It'll be the best mushroom sauce you ever made to put on steaks, chicken, turkey. It's wonderful. I hope this recipe works out for you and your family. Give it a try. You're gonna love this stuff. It's really great. Hey everybody, Hunter Fisher, Trapper Trader, Guide, Scout, and Interpreter, and just the country cook, Steve Hall, here in Nashville, Tennessee. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.
Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.
We hope you subscribe to our channel. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. Plus, I'll add a recipe over here you can click on that I think you might enjoy. But man, I got a pheasant in the slow cooker. It's almost done. And when I bring it in and slice it, I'm going to put that mushroom sauce on top of it. I hope you enjoyed our recipes. Hope you subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. If something's a little out of focus or if the camera shot's crooked, it's because my best camera girl is out shopping with her mom. Hope you girls are having a good time. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Say goodbye, Sheila. She's not here. See you later.